Hello everyone. Today I'm going to introduce you to the technology you'll be using for my class and probably throughout most of JCCS. Specifically, I'm going to focus on Haiku Learning Management System. And so for those of you that don't know what Haiku or even a learning management system is, it's basically an online program that can be used to deliver educational content or coursework, and it's also used to track and report students' progress. It's basically a place where I post assignments and where you turn them in. It's also where grades are posted and where I can post announcements, but these are only some of the features. Today I'm going to focus on the basic navigation of Haiku as a sort of intro, and this will include the most commonly used aspects for my class, even though there's a lot more that you'll learn along the way. So let's get started. To access Haiku, you will open your internet browser. If you're on a Chromebook, the default browser is already Chrome. Then, you will go to jccs.haikulearning.com. On that page, the best way to log in is to click on the button that says Sign in with Google. Let's give it a shot. Again, your username is your first name, your last name, the 3 digits of your ID number, and your password is your 6-digit date of birth. Page of Haiku, or the home page, you will get an overview of all of your courses. On the left side, you will find the current classes you're enrolled in. Please note that you can color code your classes in order to tell them apart. In the center, you'll find the calendar, which can be helpful if you're trying to find out what's coming up or to see what has happened in the past. Since this is an overview, this screen will list assignments from all of your classes. If you want to see what's happening in a specific class, you can click on the class you want to see. Then you can go ahead and click on the calendar tab. That will show you the calendar for that class only. Clicking the home button up at the top will take you back over to the overview of your classes. The other important parts of the home page are the announcements and the grades. Here you can see any announcements your teacher sends out and your grades at a glance. If you want to see specifics, you would click on your grade. Like if you want to see your English grade, click there. And so here you'll see actual specific assignments and the grades you've received. Another way for you to find your grades would be if you go to the Assess tab and then go down and click on Grades. These tabs are actually pretty important because here's where you can see a lot of different assignments, activities, things that you might have to do while you're using Haiku. So if a discussion was assigned, you would go here. If you wanted to check what you've turned in, you can go to Dropbox. And here's a list of all the assignments that required a Dropbox hand-in. So what that means is you would be turning it in online. Any of these listed assignments, you can go ahead and click also, and it'll show you how many copies you've turned in, when they were turned in, all that information. If you wanted to see a list of assignments, you could go here, and when you click on the different assignment, it gives you a description of what the assignment was, the directions, and it gives you a spot for you to hand in your assignment into Dropbox. Okay, so let's say you were ready to turn in your I am from poem. You would click on this button, go to hand in, and here you could choose a file to upload if you weren't using a Chromebook or Google Drive. So let's say you were on a regular computer, you wanted to upload a Word file or a PowerPoint file or a PDF file. But since a lot of the work that we do is on Chromebooks, you could just go here, say attach from Google Drive, and it would give you a list of most recent Google Drive, Google documents, and you could just pick the one that you wanted to attach. You hit select, and it lists it right here, and then all you would have to do, scoot it up a little bit, is click hand in. So here it tells you that you've turned it in, how late, or if it was on time when you turned it in. If you wanted to turn in another copy because that one was wrong or something was the matter with it, you would just hit hand in again and you could attach another file. So as you can see, there's a lot of features that you will probably come to find out are very useful and will probably get way more familiar with once you actually get started on Haiku, once you see that your assignments are being uploaded and your grade is changing. You'll get a lot more used to it. See, here is an announcement and you see how it pops up. This is another cool feature of Haiku. Over on this side we have pages, so depending on the units or the assignments that are being assigned, you could also click on these and you'd get more information. So the possibilities are endless. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. And don't feel intimidated. Just keep exploring.